Hello, my name is Benjamin Lindsay, and I'm a PhD candidate in American history at Marquette University, where I study transnational paramilitary movements and political violence. Amongst the many shocking images to emerge from the insurrectionist attack on the U.S. Capitol building on January 6, 2021, was a Getty photograph taken by Wynne McNamee on the floor of the Senate chamber. In this photo, an anonymous suspected Proud Boy member wearing tactical gear can be seen stepping over a hand railing with 5 pairs of zip tie handcuffs in his hand. Amongst the patches on his tactical vest is one that has an American flag with a Punisher skull emblazoned on it. A quick Google search reveals that this Punisher skull symbol is widely available in several different variations, from one with a Donald Trump-esque shock of hair to a Mickey Mouse-eared version that was purportedly made for Disneyland security, unofficially, of course. Making his first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man number 129 in 1974, the Punisher's origin story helps to explain his popularity to many in the military, police, and militia group communities. Frank Castle, also known as the Punisher, was a United States Marine Corps Vietnam vet whose wife and child were gunned down by members of an organized crime family after witnessing a mob hit. When the system failed to deliver justice, Castle became the Punisher, dealing out deadly retribution. In a 2017 interview with Vulture, a Marine Corps veteran called the Punisher the ultimate definition of Occam's razor for the military. Quote, find the bad guys, kill the bad guys, protect the innocent, unquote. The Punisher logo is frequently used by military, police, and anti-government militia groups such as the Three Percenters. It has been seen on white supremacist protesters at the Unite the Right rally held in Charlottesville, Virginia back in 2017, and amongst those protesting COVID lockdown legislations across the nation in 2020. In the wake of the May 25th, 2020 murder of George Floyd by Minneapolis police, a series of protests across the nation and the world erupted. In numerous instances, the police response to these peaceful protests was violence, aimed at both the protesters and the media covering the event. Numerous images of police wearing Punisher skull patches made the rounds on social media. Further, a group of rogue officers within the Milwaukee Police Department, operating in 2004, called themselves the Punishers and used the Punisher logo, the skull symbol, as a means to identify themselves. The Punisher logo is not always associated with such violent extremist movements. However, it can be an area in which those who use the symbol identify each other and use that as a recruitment tool. Police officers often will say that they use the symbol merely as a symbol for their fraternity, much like the thin blue line. However, they are not the only ones who use the Punisher symbol as previously stated. A shared perceived meaning of duty and honor beyond the system makes the Punisher emblem a powerful symbol that can be used by the extremist groups to signal their own type of brotherhood silently. A brotherhood that is predicated on anti-authoritarian, white nationalist, and white supremacist understandings. It is worth noting that in 2004, while speaking at a hate rock festival, Tom Metzger, former head of the California Ku Klux Klan and founder of the White Aryan Resistance, urged the crowd, quote, we have to infiltrate the military, infiltrate your local governments, infiltrate your school boards, infiltrate law enforcement. End quote. When combined with a 2006 FBI intelligence report that revealed the connection between militias, white nationalists, and other extremist movements with law enforcement, it would be prudent for us to take these possible infiltrations and connections seriously, especially in the wake of the crossover symbology between the groups. But even without the potential for recruitment to extremist movements, the symbol is problematic when fetishized by police. The symbol stands for vigilante justice and punishment, extrajudicial killing without judge or jury. something that we all should find unsettling when worn by those people who are sworn to protect us, and even more so when those outside the law who say that they are here to, quote, uphold the Constitution, end quote, against those who would steal it, even when they are themselves opposing democracy.